Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the week of March 27th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you. In the area of finance, you have the Two of Hearts. I think you had this last week as well. Same spot. This represents matching it perfectly with something financial. This could be more money from a job, getting a new job, finding a job that, again, you match up with perfectly. Could be an investment. Twos can represent windfalls. They can represent large amounts of money coming in all at once, even though it's a Two of Hearts. Again, it is showing up in the financial area here. So it represents more money, and it can also represent you just feeling like you have also found something that that you almost feel like a calling for it, job wise. So like you finally feel like something you match up with really well with this card. Next, you have the King of Diamonds. Very good card for money. Again, very good. Represents maturity with money. Represents that you have learned your difficulties through money. You've learned all these difficulties. Again, I've said it before. I think it doesn't matter if you're 1 or 100 as a Leo. I think there have probably been a lot of financial challenges for a very long time. But the good news is I think these things are kind of clearing up for you as well. This is also things stabilizing in finances, learning how to save finances better, or just learning how to just spend them in more responsible ways and things. Also learning how to make more, which is always nice. In the area of love, you have the Ten of Spades. A couple other signs have had this card this week, and it can represent difficulties, worries, challenges, and also disappointments, thinking about disappointments in relationships. I mostly say this is a card from the past. And again, maybe because of the retrograde energy, all the retrogrades, we're thinking more about the past at this time. But this can be a card of you thinking about past relationships, or things, even if you're in a relationship, things that happened that disappointed you in the past of that relationship as well. And it's definitely, Ten of Spades is not necessarily a bad card. It's a card of transformation, but it's a card of needing to work past whatever those difficulties are or were, and figure out why you still haven't been able to kind of move past the difficulties or the difficulty there. Again, if you're single, this could be you thinking about why you're single and what the difficulties are there, and wanting to change those things. Your next card is a good card, Six of Diamonds. Can represent improvements and progress. So again, I think really, even though you have that card of difficulties, it's really it's because you're making progress. You're thinking about the past because you're kind of moving forward, and you're like, oh, look where I was. So especially in relationships, you could be making a lot of progress, a lot of forward movements and things. Also, I think that Leo has needed to learn to kind of, even if you're in a relationship, I think Leo has needed to learn how to be alone almost, or needing to learn that they are kind of on their own, even if they're in a relationship, and needing to learn how to kind of fight for themselves. That could have been a difficult lesson for some of you as well. And also calibrating expectations. It's just another message that's coming in. I don't even know really what that means, but maybe your expectations of other people, maybe Leos have been disappointed, and now it's kind of taught you how to, and this doesn't even feel like love for me. It feels like kind of like everything for you. So maybe you've learned how to kind of set your expectations for the people around you. Again, I feel like it's weird because I kind of see Leos just focusing more on themselves, and I think for years Leo's been, I think you guys are nurturers, so you care for other people, but now I think you're kind of coming back the other way, which is good. I think it will be good for you. Next, you have the Nine of Clubs card of achievements, recognition, windfalls, reaching goals. Very good card. It is a card that you have to work for, though. Again, if you want to receive some sort of achievement under this card, you have to put the work in to get it, or you have to do extra things to kind of get it. So make sure to work extra hard this week. You also have my favorite card, the Ace of Clubs. Represents, again, it can represent a windfall of cash, large amounts of money coming in, wealth, prosperity, and also unexpected money gain coming in for you as well at this time. So very good card here. It does ask you to watch how you spend money if it comes in very quickly, and be careful that you don't spend money that you get right away, too quickly. And finally, you have the Four of Clubs. Four of Clubs is a card of things stabilizing, things becoming more stable for you at this time. And it's also a card of needing to do research into something. You might be presented with an opportunity this week, and it just says research the opportunity first, and then go ahead with whatever it is. So looks like a good week. Thank you for watching and enjoy it.